House of a Thousand Corpses, directed by Rob Zombie. This is my favorite out of the Firefly trilogy. I think the Firefly trilogy has some very unique characters that only Rob Zombie could come up with. I do like Otis, you know, who is played by Bill Moseley. Very intimidating. You got Sherry Moon Zombie, plays Baby. You got, Sid Haig, rest in peace. He plays Captain Spaulding. You got some other characters like Tiny and Rufus, and really, really cool characters. And a movie like this is what you call just a fun, crazy horror film that pays homage to the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre. In fact, this takes place in the 70s. I believe it was 77. But it revolves around these kids who are traveling, to from place to place, writing a book and seeing all the crazy stuff along the way so they can jot it down in their book, and basically like sightseeing and stuff. And they get directions to go to this tree where a famous killer was hung. But on the way there, they pick up a hitchhiker, and the hitchhiker takes them to her house. And while they're at the house, they notice there's a lot of crazy stuff going on. This house is out in the middle of nowhere, and this family is just nuts. There's like a crazy Grandpa Hugo. Um, the mom is dressing like a slut and all that. And like this crazy family just reminds me of Texas Chainsaw Massacre. There's a scene actually where they're sitting around the dinner table talking about stuff, and they're all wearing masks, and um, just very cool stuff. I really enjoy this one. It's very vulgar. There's a lot of cursing, a lot of um, I guess a lot of blood. There's quite a bit of blood actually. But it's just one of those original type of horror films that you can enjoy. I, when it comes to Rob Zombie, I really do like his music, and I always have. Um, but when it comes to his movies, I know he's kind of hit or miss, and a lot of people are really not huge fans of him. Um, for me, it's like, I like some of his movies, and then I don't really care for his others, but this one is my favorite out of every single movie he's directed, and I think I don't think it deserves the hate that it gets. Even from day one, I loved it. So.